Hello, everyone. Thank you. Very appreciated as usual. You guys are doing good? Yeah! Yes, that was a good question because it was a one-word response. So it was very practical for you because I know you have not much saliva to pronounce lots of syllables. So are you ready? Because I don't want to waste your time. Are you ready to receive our guest this week? Okay. It's a twist this week. I must admit, it's a twist. It's they've been known for like political comedy in the 70s. Please welcome le groupe Sanguin. No, I'm kidding. Of course, it's Mike Ward.
And the groupe Sanguin wasn't even political.
No, I mixed up with Les Cyniques. Sorry.
Cyniques, yeah.
Yeah, le groupe Sanguin was not political.
No,
at
they
all.
were just people that like to wear costumes.
Yeah, it was Marie-Lise Pilote. It was
Lévesque Turcotte. And the guy that does movies with Louis José.
Yeah, Émile Gaudreau.
Yeah. I like calling him the guy that does movies with Louis José.
And there was not my metteur en scène, my director, not director.
Yeah.
But he was a writer.
Pierre Michel
for,
used to be a writer
for
with them. Yeah.
So I that means I botched the intro.
No, it was very good. It was very good. And I like how you have every episode you have less confidence week after week.
You think?
Like the first week your intro was like, I'll do a little monologue in the beginning, you talk, and now you're like, thank you, that was one word. Okay, my guest.
Yeah.
Do you get nervous?
No, not that much, but yeah, I because I see you and I just don't want you to get standby like on the left. I have pity of you.
Okay.
Because you are, I know that you don't like to be standing, and you were standing, and you looked at me. I want to sit. Please call me on stage so that I can sit.
Did you see my little leg shaking?
Yeah. Yeah, but they're still shaking when you're...
I have cramps now.
Yeah.
I was standing up for too long. Fuck, my legs hurt.
Oh, your legs hurt.
They do.
Do you have like veins popping?
No, I don't.
No veins popping?
No, just on my dick.
Okay.
Whenever my legs hurt, my dick gets super hard.
Do you think you will eventually show your dick to your crowd?
What makes you think I haven't already? No, I'd never do that. I'm very, like, you know me. I don't even like wearing shirts so people can see my arms. So, like, I should be a woman.
More proud of your body.
I should be a woman in Saudi Arabia. Like, now that they can drive, I should move them. I was like, fuck. Perfect.
But you never wear shorts during summer.
Never wear shorts.
Even it's like heat waves.
No. I have air conditioning and a pool.
Yeah, but sometimes you are in no man's land in terms of air conditioning and pools. I mean that sometimes there is no pool and no air conditioning, and you are hot because you are sexy. No,
but I always like whenever I go places, it's either in a car or if I go to another country, I get a hotel with air conditioning.
But you never walk like on the streets?
No.
Don't like streets?
I don't like streets. I don't trust streets.
Do you like boulevards?
Boulevards I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boulevard. Do you like avenues?
No.
Okay, I'm going to ask
right. Every
synonyms of street questions.
And see, this is crazy that you know more words for streets than I do.
So
it'll be like
roads, streets, boulevards, highways.
What is rang?
Rank. Now, what is it?
I have no idea. I think a country road. I just say country road.
Okay.
I just describe shit. Like,
yeah, you just.
I don't know the real words for anything.
So when I started comedy, I was doing le vulgarisateur de choses simples. You do the exact
That's
same
exactly
thing in
me.
English. So that's a regular episode, but episode.
Episode.
No plural there.
Yeah. And what word did you say before it came out? There was one word that you pronounced
Bad?
weirdly, yeah. But I forget what it is. So,
Okay, so that
never mind. It was
bad
perfect.
teacher.
Yeah.
When a teacher is efficient, he takes
knows.
notes. It takes notes and then said, "Oh, you made a mistake there, but you never do that because you're slack.
Yeah.
You're."
I don't know how to spell.
But what is not slack, but like
Loose.
loose?
Slack is loose.
Slack is loose.
Yeah.
I was about to say un peu bohème.
A bohemian.
You're a little bit bohemian, Mike. Or a gitan. Gypsy.
Yeah, gypsy.
I knew it was gypsy, but I was just making myself a build up for the delivery
The
of
big
the world.
finish.
The big finish.
So I heard something fall. Was that me or
didn't?
okay.
Oh.
We're trying to record something here. Okay. We're making magic happen. You're ruining it.
Yeah. So because we are taping this in a weird order.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
and you think that's a good idea to keep telling people?
No, probably not.
Because no one cares. Who cares?
Yeah, but I just want to put people in context that
So this isn't the week after Christmas. This is like a month after Christmas.
probably yeah.
So my brother has been here for a fucking month.
Yeah.
His wife has left him now because he's just been sitting in a bar in Montreal with his friends.
And are
for a
you
month.
annoyed that he's still in the guest room?
No, he's just been staying in the bar. He's just been sitting there.
Do you
the
want
whole
me
time.
to? I think it's a good opportunity for you to turn around in the direction of your brother and tell him that you love him. And just before you say you love him, tell him like something that he's gonna remember for the rest of his life.
You know what's weird though? I don't know how my brother is with that, but like I remember the first time I told my dad I loved him.
Yeah.
It became super fucking awkward. Like I told him I was like I love you, and he was like okay. And then he got real nervous, and then I got real nervous.
And he never said I love you too.
No. I think he probably did say it like maybe 11 years later.
Okay.
But I don't even think I don't know if he's ever told. He keeps on whenever he hugs me, he goes, "Dave is better." It's a little hurtful.
But did your mother used to say it a
merci.
lot?
My mom told us she loved us a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone told us, and my grandmother used to live with us when we were little, and she died when she was like 100.
Oh.
And I thought she was gonna die when she was like early 90s, and she was like really old and really she wasn't doing well. And I was like, someone had told me, they're like, you should tell her you love her, okay, it'll make her feel good. So I told her I loved her, and then she told me she loved me every day for the rest of her life, and she'd call me and she'd be like, "Do you love me?" I'd be like, "Okay." So yeah, I'm not good at telling people I love them. But I love you, Dave.
No. You forgot the little sentence before.
Oh, that I gotta tell him something he's gonna remember for all his life.
Yeah. But by looking at him.
I have a story about Dave.
No, you're trying to.
No.
You're trying to. T'essaies de t'en sortir.
But no, but I'll do it after. But
Okay.
just a couple of years ago, I went to Vegas when GSP he did a comeback fight that we saw together at Madison Square Garden. But before that, his other last fight against Hendricks Bragg, I went to see that in Vegas, and I got so fucking drunk. I was fucking drunk. It was insane how drunk I was. So I leave the fight and I'm walking, and then I hear, "Hey, Mike." And then I just thought it was a fan, so I was like, "Hey." And they're like, Mike Ward. And then I look, and it's Janelle, it's Dave's wife. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so it's my brother and his wife in Vegas. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. We should go out. And then he told his wife, he was like, I'm going to go with my brother. And then she was like, she saw how drunk I was, and she was like, are you okay? And I was like, I got to take care of him. And so we went out and we got drunk, and then he slept in my hotel room. And the next morning I woke up, and I've never cheated on my wife, so I woke up in the morning, and then I woke up and there was someone in my bed, and I was like, oh, fuck. Fuck, I cheated on my wife. And then I look, and he's turned, like his back is towards me. He's not wearing a shirt. Okay. And then I was like, is that a dude? That's a dude. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I've never had sex with a dude, never cheated on my wife. And now I had sex with a dude while cheating on my wife. And I was like, God damn it. God damn it. And then he turned around. I saw it was him, and I was like, hey, Dave. So I was really happy that it was him. Yeah. So the thing I want to say, Dave, I'm happy we didn't have sex in Vegas. I love you. He's going to remember that for the rest of his life.
Yeah. But maybe you wish you fucked him.
Yeah, maybe. You know how creepy that'd be if the whole time he was sleeping, he's just rubbing his ass on my leg. I'm like,
he's doing. I'm making my move. I'm doing
he's like
teasing.
All right, yeah, because there's the friend zone and the brother zone. He's like, I'll try to get out of the brother zone. Get out of the brother zone. We'll go to Vegas in the friend zone, and then I'll make my move. Fuck! I have a friend. You have a
friend? One? Just one?
I have one friend who told me his ex-girlfriend. She found out that this is a long story, but she found out that her husband at the time she had left him had a sexual affair with the guy had a sexual affair with his mom. So
really?
not my friend, but my friend's girlfriend's ex-husband. And she found out because she went to France with him. And then during the middle of the night, she woke up and she was looking for him. And she saw her husband fucking his mom.
Wow.
Yeah. That's fucking
trash.
crazy. Yeah. And then she left him. But
why?
She's a bitch. She didn't give him a second chance. Fucking bitch. Goddamn bitch. But she left him. But then I was asking him, I was like, yeah, but if she caught him in the middle of the night, did she just leave? And he was like, no, because they were like in some little town in France. So she was like, where do I go? She went back to bed, and then the next morning she confronted him and then left. And then my friend told me like years later, this fucking guy came back to Quebec for like on vacation, and then he stayed with them for a while. And I was like, that's fucking weird. That's super weird. And then he told him, like, they were drinking one night. And he just told the guy, he was like, I know what you did to your mom. Which is the best thing to tell someone that's fucked his mom, I think. He should have told him, I know what you did to your mom. And just, all right. He fist bumps him.
So
that's
I
fucking weirdo.
Maybe it's a bad transition, but
all right,
because in the previous episode I had to you gave me homeworks.
Yeah.
You gave me two homeworks.
Yeah, but even if there's two, we always say homework. It's like it's some homework and it's just some homework. So if you have one thing to do or a million things to do, it's just homework. There's never an S. Well, there is an S in the English language, but not on that context. Not on that word.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the previous taping, there was two homework.
Yeah.
There was
just some homework, but two things to do. Yeah, because you never say two homework.
Oh no.
No. So you just say that there was some homework, and you gave me two things to do.
Fait que deux devoirs, ça se traduit jamais.
Deux devoirs, but you gave me. It's never two homeworks.
But it was.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's just you gave me two things to do. You gave me homework. You gave me two things to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of them was.
I have a doctorate in English. I'm an expert in languages.
So it might be too long, but
but I like the title fits with what Well, because we were talking about Vegas and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
So your homework was
The homework was I have because just to put you in context, the homework was I have to write
Homeworks.
not an essay, but about me and Ricardo, the cook, looking for heroin in Sherbrooke. Okay.
Did I tell you to write that?
I think someone yelled it or something like that.
So
or
someone yelled you and Ricardo.
there were two homework. It was
looking-
like 50 one pager of why is Éric Lapointe the best rock star in Quebec.
Yeah.
Which I'll do in
Next week.
or other episode. And the other was me and Ricardo looking for heroin in Sherbrooke.
Okay.
So I wrote
right.
something about that. It's like 3 pages.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But if at some point you are annoyed, you can. No, I'm not going to tell you to yell me shut up because you're going to do it and it's going to ruin my confidence.
Anyway, it's going to be funny, and yeah. Even if everyone laughs at every joke, you're still not going to have confidence.
No, probably not. Of course. So the title is "What Happens in Sherbrooke Stays in Sherbrooke." Okay. So it goes like this. Last weekend, I went in Sherbrooke to see an old cousin that I hadn't seen for a long while. He told me that he needed some help and that I owed him from a previous good gesture he did for me. 12 years ago, I was in a Tim Hortons and I was missing money for a hot chocolate and he gave me 20 cents. And he said, if I'm ever in need someday, I know you'll be there for me too, dear cousin. So Friday, I hadn't spoken to him for a very long time, and he called me and said, "Hey, I'm going to use that favor you owe me. I need your help to steal heroin from a dangerous gang." I said to him, "Is that a fair demand in exchange for lending me 20 cents for a hot chocolate 12 years ago? Stealing heroin from a dangerous gang?" He said, "Yes, it's fair." I said, "Oh, okay. That cousin is super convincing." So I went to Sherbrooke using Amigo Express. The driver picked me up at the Berry-UQAM subway station in a Suzuki Swift. When the driver arrived and opened the door, it was the famous cook Ricardo. I was super excited to see him. I said, "Hey, Ricardo, what a surprise. Do you recognize me?" He said, "Should I?" I said, "I'm a comedian on TV sometimes." He said, "Oh, really? Tell me a joke just to prove it." I said, "Okay. You know what's the difference between you and the chef Gordon Ramsay? If Gordon Ramsay needed $15 from Amigo Express, I would ask myself, what is wrong with his career? But you, I don't ask myself what is wrong with your career because I know what's wrong." Everything is wrong.
Everything is wrong.
Your professional decisions, your books, your recipes. He said, "What's wrong with my recipes?" I said, "First, you use too much pepper. You make me sweat a lot. You do to my face what I've heard you can't do to a pussy. Make it wet." Then I heard a voice in the back seat saying, "Oh, you do know him a lot." I turned around, I saw a woman, ask her, "Who are you?" She said, "I'm his wife. You are spot on. I've been dry down there for the past year." I said, "Have you considered plunging your pussy in a bath?" She said, sorry. She said, "I was talking about my sexual wetness, you idiot." I said, oh, sorry, I forgot because I've moved on from the witness discussion. She said, you've moved on? You've moved on? It was 9 seconds ago. I said, yeah, but I've moved on. I'm in another chapter of my life now. She said, what chapter? I said, a chapter named Ricardo's wife is so annoying. Ricardo said, wow, that's rude. Sorry. I said, I'm kidding. I like her a lot. So I asked her, what turns you on? Maybe we can get that witness back on. She said, I like bad boys. I like when guys do something criminal. I said, oh, I'm going to Sherbrooke to steal heroin from a dangerous gang. She said, really? Why? Because my cousin gave me 20 cents for a hot chocolate. She said, wow, that's so hot. I said, it was at the time, she said, so sorry. She said, wow, that's so hot. I said, it was at the time a very hot chocolate, I admit. I had to blow on it. It was too hot. She said, no, not the chocolate. I mean the heroin project. That's hot. I said, oh, that turns you on? She said, you have no clue. I said, who cares? Who plays Clue these days? That board game is obsolete. I have Monopoly, though. I have Monopoly. She said, wow, you are really dumb. Then Ricardo said, the stealing heroin turns you on, honey? She said, yes. Ricardo asked me, you need some help for the robbery? I said, of course. Ricardo's wife yelled, oh, baby, the dry days might be over. So when we arrived in Sherbrooke, my cousin texted me, the dangerous gang is transferring heroin at 4 o'clock in the back store of the Village des Valeurs. Bring a weapon because the dangerous gang's name is the gang that has more weapons than you. Very catchy name. So I asked Ricardo, do you have a weapon? He said, no, but I have a recipe book. His wife yelled, a recipe book? I'm drying again. Ricardo said, let's go, I'll fight them with my fists. I said, all right. So we arrived at the Village des Valeurs and Ricardo said to me, there, take my cell and film me on FaceTime while my wife watches me steal the heroin. I said, sure. So the next scene was spectacular. I hid and filmed in the back store as Ricardo knocked 13 members of the gang that has more weapons than you. He knocked 13 of them cold during their heroin exchange, grabbed the heroin super impressively. I was in awe. In awe. I was in awe. I was in awe of Ricardo, and I was hearing that her wife was impressed too as she was yelling, oh my God, I've become the river Manicouagan. So we ran back to the car, and when we arrived at the car, Ricardo's wife was having sex in the back seat with the security guard from Le Village des Valeurs. Ricardo was in shock. He yelled, what are you doing? I've knocked 13 guys and stole heroin just so I could finally have sex, and this is the thanks I get. She said, sorry, honey. The scene was too much of a turn on, and the guard was in the parking, so I asked him, hey, you have condoms? He said, yes, so we had to do it. Then Ricardo said, but yes, he's not even wearing a condom right now. Je suis content qu'elle a marché, c'était là, je l'aimais bien. Okay. His wife said, I know, I took it off during because I realized that I am ovulating today and I want this man's child. Ricardo yelled, what does he have that I don't? his wife yelled, good timing? Sorry, that's the end. Sorry. Thank you.
That was a good story.
Yeah, it was a bad story.
Yeah, that's a really good story.
But the punch out was maybe not optimal.
Good timing. Have you ever met Ricardo?
No. You see the imagination I have?
Imagine if his wife speaks English and she listens to this and she's like, how does he know?
Yeah, but do you think there is corrections that need to be done, or that was
you just said once for Ricardo, you said her wife, and Ricardo is a him, I think. So it's his wife,
yeah,
that's
true.
the only thing.
Okay.
And you should, if when you use a word, you're better off saying it than going, is it or?
Yeah, I had doubts.
Yeah.
When I said it. But so that was homework.
Yeah.
And the next time I'll do 50, not 50 reasons, just a one pager, but that was
I'd
like 4
rather you
pages.
do 50 reasons.
50 reasons.
50. So the next one is why Éric Lapointe is the greatest rock star in Quebec.
Yeah.
And it has to be all about him being a little aggressive with his girlfriend.
Oh, that's the 50 reasons I've got to be about
just,
that.
Yeah.
That's not going to become a bit redundant?
I don't think so.
No?
I think, yeah. I won 19 Olivier this year, so I think I know what works.
Are you gonna at the end of the show we're gonna have to find 2 more homework
Okay.
for the next, so you can just
Okay.
work on this as we continue to speak.
Do I choose the homework or does the audience?
The last time you asked for help because
Okay.
you were
Because
like
I didn't know. But now I know. But I'm still gonna ask for help.
yeah. Maybe you can ask and choose which one is the better, and
Okay.
then
It should be my brother that chooses
okay.
all of them.
Is he gonna be on camera? Yeah. People love your brother.
Yeah. I don't know if Dave, would you want to come on stage?
Yeah, come on, Dave.
Is there a mic? We should bring him up now. Do you want to bring him up now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm totally
Perfect. Do we have a mic?
Chuck, sorry.
Okay.
You can put another one?
Oh,
Okay.
so wait a while, Dave. Yeah, because it's weird if he.
When it's plugged, Chuck
Yeah.
say, "Yeah, you're gonna come back. Don't try
And
to."
I like that there isn't a chair for him, so he'll just be standing here.
No, we're gonna find a chair for him.
I'd prefer if he was
Lauriane, do you have another high chair? If there is one, just Lauriane. Maybe she doesn't remember that's her name, but Lauriane, do you hear me? Where are you, Lauriane? Hello, Lauriane. Lauriane has a pilosity.
Yeah. Perfect.
Thank you, Lauriane. We applaud Lauriane.
All right.
Oh, hello.
Perfect.
That's Dave.
Is there a mic though?
Eventually.
Okay, eventually. All right.
So, how's it going?
Hello, Dave.
hello.
Hey.
Hello, hey.
Yeah. Did you
I don't have any jokes.
did you appreciate all the love?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Are you going to remember that for
But-
the rest of your life?
I will, yeah.
Yeah, sure you will.
I
Do you
remember
think,
that since our Vegas trip, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Were you sad that
I'm glad he didn't fuck me.
No.
I'm very happy. Yeah.
Did you have a lubricant just in case?
I did not. No.
You did not.
No.
You have to put the microphone
Okay,
closer.
I had.
You are not used like your brother.
No
like to-
lubricant. No.
No. What? Oh, la chaise de chair. So you can take this one. Sorry.
Thank you.
Let's welcome
This is
Dave.
good. All right.
Dave Ward.
Thank you. I was not expecting this.
No, you were not. But are you
No, I
like
wasn't.
scared? No, you're not scared.
No, it's good.
Because today
I've had enough beer. I'm not scared.
Okay. Do you think you have regrets tomorrow?
Well, we'll see. When is this going to air? After Christmas, right?
Maybe January 24. Are you
So
going to
we'll see.
leave
I
the
might
country?
regret it later. I might regret then.
But you are here because Mike Ward is your brother. No, but
Yes,
because you
that's
are
right. That's
yeah.
correct.
He came here because
That's right.
he loves Jean-Thomas Jobin.
Yes, I do.
So he has two of his friends, and they flew from Calgary to be close to you.
Just to be here.
Just to put more context, you are an airplane pilot
That's correct.
from WestJet,
Yes.
and now you are obliged to be to stay here because you couldn't fly because the weather was
It
too
was
bad,
too windy. Yes.
too windy.
Yeah. No.
But people are
Yeah.
not really interested in you.
No.
You've had your moments, but
Cat Olivier. Yes.
for Olivier,
That's
but
enough.
that's
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, you can retire now.
Oh, now I'm back.
Now he's back.
Fucking.
But the conditions today were bad in the plane.
It was very windy. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Halifax.
And were you drunk as much as right now?
No.
No.
Not at all.
No, he can't. Like even when he
No.
flies, like he can't. When he has to fly, they have to be 12 hours sober
Yeah,
before they fly.
I imagine that.
That's
he
the
was
only
not-
reason why I'm not a pilot. I was
This
like,
is only
"Oh,
24 hours."
come on, fucking 0.08. I'd get nervous at the airport going, I'm okay. I could work for Air Transat.
Yeah. And I have a question. I have an airplane question.
Okay, go
And,
ahead.
that's a true question.
It's a real question?
Yeah, it's a real question because when but if you are not comfortable with answering that question, you can just not say to me I'm not answering this, but just try to
I'll make it up.
zigzaguer autour. Okay, but because the story of Robert Pichet.
Yeah.
You know who Robert Pichet is, right? The
they
guy.
had a fuel leak. They ran out
Yeah.
of fuel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he
Landed in the
he was
Azores.
like considered like a hero. But
Yes.
was it not because of his mistake at first?
That's correct.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so it was him. It was him that fucked up, and then they made a movie about it.
Well, they had a fuel leak.
Yeah,
Yeah, but because of
Yeah,
him.
but is that his
well,
fault?
no,
though?
they had a fuel leak, and he didn't recognize it, and they ran out of fuel. So correct.
So it
How,
was a
how did
mistake.
they find out?
was, correct.
Is it passengers
I
that were
like the
going?
fact that he looks
What?
at me and
Yeah.
never you.
No, yeah.
Well,
He's
you're
had
the one
enough of me.
talking.
Yeah, I'm the one talking, but it's like you don't
I
think
like
Mike
that
Ward is gonna.
Robert Pichet
knows.
probably found out about the fuel leak because passengers were going.
Hey, we're
What's
leaking
that
fuel."
smell? Is it supposed to smell like this? Yeah, so they made a movie about it.
Something else?
Yeah,
So
That's right.
yeah.
he said, but
But it
he
was
did
still
he did recover.
fantastic. Oh,
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
recover
that was
super
good.
well.
heroic. Yeah.
Yeah, but heroic because of his
Anyway.
mistake.
Correct.
Okay, but I'm
How
not.
about, how about the guy that landed on the Hudson River? Was that his mistake too?
No,
Or no, he
no.
ran into birds, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That was
So it's the
Sully.
bird's fault.
It was the
the
birds.
stupid fucking birds.
It was Winter's fault.
Yeah.
They were heading. Yeah.
So you are more impressed with the Hudson River story than
Oh,
the
yeah.
Robert
Yeah.
Pichet.
Yeah.
Robert
How
Pichet
hard
shade.
would that be? Like to land on the Hudson River? Like that's how? What are the
Well, it's
chances
pretty
of
hard.
making it alive? Like,
Well, it's pretty good. Hudson's pretty flat. It's not like the ocean, right? There's not many waves.
but still, like you
So
guys
you're-
don't train to land on
not
a river.
really. No.
And
You're
to-
not supposed to land on water.
Yeah. Do you? Yeah. Yeah.
Without floats. Not in
Do you-
the
yeah.
jet.
How did they get out? Like when they landed, how long does it take for it to sink?
Well, it takes a while, but I think somebody opened the back door so water was getting in.
Oh fucking! Was
And
that
then-
Robert Pichet that did that? fucking tell me Robert Pichet just making all the mistakes. He's like, look, we're on the river. I have a plan. We'll open all the windows.
And then I think everybody got out on the wing. And
Okay.
Then, they're in the Hudson, right? So
Yeah.
there's lots of boats and stuff, and they came and got them. Yeah.
And today, the weather was bad, but was there
It's windy,
very windy,
Yeah.
crazy windy. Yeah.
crazy windy? Like
If you watch the news, this is the end of January.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
But
So if you guys remember,
So-
like December 10th,
40, there's over 40,000 people with no power in Halifax. Right?
Oh, okay.
So
And
the
this-
wind was.
this
was
is how
ridiculous.
Quebecers are. No one here knew that
Yeah.
because it's not in Quebec.
No.
So I was like, who cares? Fucking
Where's Halifax?
yeah, Halifax.
Where's Halifax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in all your career, was it one of the more windy circumstances?
That was
He
the
got.
roughest
He
ever.
got.
Really?
Oh, really?
Oh.
Fuck.
And how many years have you been flying?
30.
30.
Yeah.
And that was not because we spoke just before, but you didn't find that that scary.
No, not scary, but just
More vigilant.
Yeah, you're paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm
I
paying a lot of attention.
It'd be so fucked up if the
it'd be
pilot was
scary.
afraid. Like if he was like,
not
"Oh
good."
my god, what's going on? It's so windy. We're all gonna die. We're in a metal tube in the air. This is insane. I'm like a bird. We're like birds."
I feel bad for the people,
Yeah.
the passengers, because it would have been
Fucking-
scary for them.
Yeah, it
but-
must have been.
but it can be also because he mocks a bit the situation.
I mock everyone.
But it would be also human to have like the heart palpitations going up a bit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Like there's adrenaline, right? You're
And do you like communicate more with your like co-pilot?
yeah. Well, we're talking.
What do you say to him? You have lovely features and things like that.
No, it's all business. Yeah,
All business, okay.
It isn't like Joey and friends going, "How you doing?"
How you doing?
And you don't talk about your Tinder matches?
No.
Oh, okay.
Swipe right.
He got struck by lightning once. Well, not you, but your plane that you were flying
Yeah.
got struck
That was
by.
long. Yeah.
That must have been
20
scary
years
too.
ago. Well, no,
No.
like it happened so fast.
Jesus, fuck! Nothing.
Are you like a
nothing scares
psychopath?
this guy.
No.
Damn.
Super stoic.
He's the only guy in a bank robbery. People are shooting. He's just standing, looking, and I'm go. Why are they all lying down?
Have you often been in a plane when he was
just when he was a brand new pilot, like
Okay.
a little plane. Like I've never been since he.
172?
Yeah, like a little Cessna, and then he was going. Look at what I learned last
what I
week.
can do."
Look what I can do. I've been doing this for 7 hours, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna die when I'm 14.
What's your age difference?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years, yeah.
And who had more success with girls when they were young?
I lost my
That's probably
virginity
him.
when I was 11.
Yeah,
He was at the dépanneur,
Yeah, I was.
At the dépanneur, at the 7, or was it the Max?
What?
At the Max
Oh, yeah,
dépanneur?
I
yeah.
I was getting chicks at the
I
dépanneur.
fucked a girl when I used to work in a dépanneur. I fucked her
There was
on
a-
cam. Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it your
Yeah.
The
your-
security camera footage.
I fucked her.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
We
Max.
need that footage.
Au dépanneur.
I was a fucking
And
player.
then, who's the guy you work with?
I thought you were going to say, who was the guy you fucked?
With the pimp.
Yeah, no,
There's
because
a pimp. There was a pimp involved in this.
there was
story.
the guy came in because this girl came in to get wine. Like, because I used to work at during the middle of the night in front of a Hell's Angels bar. So the Hell's Angels used to always come in, and the owner of the dépanneur didn't want to put locks on the beer fridges, but he was like, "Don't let people fucking take beer at night." But he didn't put locks on the fridges, didn't put locks on the doors. So I had fucking Hell's Angels coming in with beer, and I'd be like, okay, fucking. And so I'd like, okay, they bought $48 worth of soup. And it was just, and then he'd give me shit. So what I'd always do, I'd go, look, okay, you want beer? Meet me out back. So I'd meet him in the back. I'd give him beer. And then, so I guess people knew I was like selling beer in the middle of the night. So this girl came in, but the owner of the place was giving me shit. And this girl came in and she was like, she was like, I want to buy wine. And I was like, look, I can't sell you wine. She was like, I want to buy wine. I was like, I can't sell you wine. And she was like, I'm going to suck your dick. And I was like, okay, what kind? Do you want red? Do you want red or rosé? So we went, so I locked the door from the inside and then I go to the office and I set the camera to film the back store. Like, cause I was like, fuck, I want a memory of this. So, and, but then so I'm setting up the camera and then the fucking guy that used to work weeknights comes in, he's knocking on the door and I'm like, oh fuck, what does he want? And I'm like, look, I'm busy. And he's like, so I tell him, I'm like, look, I'm going to have sex with this girl for a bottle of wine, which is weird. It's very weird. And it's a very,
cheap bottle of wine.
Yeah, and it's a fucking dépanneur wine. So anyway, yeah, and Dubu didn't exist in those days, so it was shit wine. And then
Caballero.
So I tell him, I go, look, I'm gonna have sex with her in the back, and you can tell the boss. I don't care. It's a shit job anyway. But can you just watch the door? So he was running the dépanneur while I went in the back, and so this girl started sucking my dick, and then we started fucking, and then she wasn't
reciprocate to her orally.
No, but I was giving
guy.
her
He bought the wine.
Did she give me wine? No. So I'm generous with my gifts. I gave her wine. She gave me a blowjob. So she gave me a blowjob. I gave her wine, and then we start fucking. And then we're fucking, and then she starts bleeding. And I'm like
You're
seven.
a pussy destroyer.
That's not good.
I'm like, I don't know how old I was, but I was like 16 or 17. So I have this girl fucking bleeding all over my dick, and I'm like, did I break your pussy? Like what? And then she goes, oh, I'm so happy. Fucking me and my boyfriend thought I was pregnant. And I was like, what? And then she goes, yeah, the guy that's waiting in the car with me, my boyfriend, he told me to come in and get wine. And I was like, what? What the fuck? So then we that was kind of a deal breaker. So we stop fucking, and then I go back, and then I see her boyfriend. He's at the counter of the dépanneur with the guy working, like with the guy that used to work the weeknights, and they were both looking at the camera. So that guy was watching me fuck his girlfriend while she bled on my fucking legs, and then so
Quoi ta vie?
yeah, it was fucked up.
He was getting free wine.
Yeah, free wine.
Fuck,
Mais
yeah.
You think it was like a turn on for the guy who said, "Go get it for a."
Oh, yeah. Turn on. You know what my fetish is? Watching my whore of a wife have sex with the 17-year-old for free wine.
But how old was she?
She was, it was weird because
62.
No, but it's... Anyone that had sex in exchange for wine, whether they're 18 or 30, they look like they're 51. Like she had some fucking miles on her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she was not. If she was afraid of the pregnancy, she was not menopausal.
No, but she, she was young enough. I think she was young enough. But then she left, and then she dropped, like, when she left, I realized as I was fucking her, she had dropped a bunch of little bags of cocaine all over the back store. So I think I gave her like a $7 bottle of wine in exchange for $400 worth of cocaine. So she's not good at business.
And I'm just intrigued or curious. Are those stories familiar to you, or that's the first time?
No, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Oh, you've heard that.
Yeah.
Because he's so proud.
Yeah,
so
no, fucking, yeah.
he's bragging
Yeah,
about
I've
it.
heard that before.
It's, exactly.
The pimp story. What was the pimp story?
What's
Remember?
the pimp story?
The pimp came to your buddy's house and he was
Oh fuck!
His parents were home?
The second time I had sex.
In life or in
after
the
the
In
wine.
real life. No, this is way before. I was 12 years old. I was fucking young. I had sex when I was young. But my friend Francis had told me, he was like, you can order prostitutes from the paper because they had ads in Journal de Québec. He was like, you can order a prostitute. She comes to your house, and then if you tell her she's not attractive enough, she has to leave. You don't even have to pay, and then you can just jerk off thinking about her and the way she smelled. Which is such a fucking, it's so mean, it's so fucking cruel. And then so I went to his house and I was like,
but the pimp didn't agree.
I was like, all right, let's do this. So then he ordered a call girl. She came over, and then he was like, no, I'm not sure she's not up to my standards. And he's a fucking stupid 12-year-old who's been doing this for like 3 weeks. And then so he sends the girl back to the car, and then this big guy comes and he's like, "Tomo tabarnak," and then he goes, "Look, you've been doing this for fucking 2 weeks or whatever. You're gonna pay. You have to pay." And then I was hiding in the closet looking, and then my friend Francis is like, "Mike, t'as-tu de l'argent? Do you have money?" So then, and I used to pass Publisac, so I had money. I didn't have a lot of money, but I did. I used to make $1.80 an hour, brag. So I had I don't know, like I had a couple of hundred on me because I was ready. And then so I was like, I had money, so then I go and I give the big guy money, and then he goes, okay, so you want to have sex with her? And I was like, can I have sex with her?
Okay.
And then I was like, okay. And then she came back, and she was an old lady. Like she wasn't old, but she looked like she was like. But she
12-year-old,
looked like she looked like she was 51, but she smelled like she was 70. And but for real, she was attractive. She was a nice looking lady. She looked like one of the Golden Girls. She looked like the slutty one from the Golden Girls. So Blanche Devereaux.
You were 12, and
I was 12.
Like
no.
or...
She was like she told me she was 34, which means she was 50. And so then she was like, she asked me how old I was. I think I said I was 15 or 14. Like I want to invent it, like say I was older, but I didn't want to say I'm 32 because I didn't have a beard. I didn't have like my dick is this long. It doesn't have hair on it. But, so I told her I was 14 or 15, and then she was like, oh fuck, okay.
Okay.
She was like, all I do is fuck these old weirdos, and you're young, and okay, yes. So we went downstairs in my friend Francis's house, and I fucked her on a pull-out couch that had a metal bar in the middle, and her back kept hitting the metal, and she kept on going, ay ay, ay ay, and then I was like, oh, my dick is so big, like I was sure, yeah, and it was weird. She had this.
You have a very intellectual life.
Yeah, I lost when I was 11. When I was 11, the same year, like I used to be really good at sports until I was 10. Then when I was 11, I became diabetic, and then for some reason I stopped doing sports, and I started smoking. I started fucking. I got a tattoo, and. The
big
rest
life,
is history.
Big life.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. That was fucking game over.
So what are your stories?
Yeah.
I don't have
Dave
I don't have any
Dave,
stories.
this is how awesome it was when we were little. Because he used to smoke, but he hid it from our parents. But he was 15, I was 11. But I'd smoke because I didn't give a fuck. And it was weird because my parents were like, you shouldn't smoke. But I was like, I didn't. It was
smoke.
yeah.
They
But
smoke.
so then, our parents were so afraid that we were gonna smoke since we had a barn that my dad was afraid we were gonna set fire to the barn. So he was like, look, I don't want you fucking smoking in the barn. So if you want to smoke in the house, smoke in the house. So after every meal, he'd be like, I'm gonna go take a walk, and he was like 15 or 16. I was 11 or 12, and I was like, I'm gonna have a cigarette in the living room, and then I'd light the cigarette. I was this fucking tall. He was a man, and he was like, I'm gonna go hide outside and smoke. I had a lot of confidence for a little kid. Jesus, fuck, I had confidence. God damn it.
And
What the fuck was wrong with me?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What is still wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly.
Your rapport with your father, is it like the same that Mike describes his with your father? Like, I mean,
Yeah, well, it's good. It's good.
It's good.
but is it
Have
true
you
that-
ever told
but
them you
guys
loved
don't
them?
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you once say that you loved him to your father? It's the time.
I
The
don't
camera
know.
is right here.
I don't think so. He knows I love him.
Yeah, but
He knows.
it's weird because in
But
my
I don't
family,
think-
my mom, she told me like 3 times per phone call, and my dad, my dad, he started slowly, but when he catched up, he said it all the time.
Okay.
And I said it a lot. But I also appreciate the fact that you feel that it was you don't have to say it because it's imply that you all love each other or not that much.
No, because we had really good parents. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were really good parents. They
But
were
you
really,
said
And
that
he's turning 90 in March.
Yeah, but
So we're planning a big party. So
yeah, am I going to be
So he knows.
the feature?
you're going to be the
invited?
headliner.
you can come. It's $40 each. So you can
perfect.
come over. Yeah.
I'm going to give 80, and the 40 bonus is going
You
to
should
be.
bring that prostitute I fucked when I was 12. Because she's the same age as my dad now. 90-year-old
She's 90.
She'll recognize me.
Hey, I know you.
I saw something
Yeah,
on-
you're the big tipper.
Maybe it's not super funny, but I always am in doubt. But today I thought about this because I saw someone on Facebook saying if my dad was still alive, he would be 107 today. And I thought it was like his death was like 30 years ago. And I thought to myself, what is the age when you stop saying
Yeah.
he was? Because if you say,
Yeah.
oh, my dad today would be 162.
Christopher Columbus was such a great man. He would be 417, but a proud 417.
I think I want to do a bit about
He'd
that.
only look 380.
So you think it's could be a funny bit?
It'd be funny. But the thing you did, before about Ricardo, I think that works. Like, if you did that in French, that'd fucking kill.
Yeah,
if,
but
if
the
you bought
context is the
heroin.
homework though. With the
But there's something funny about, because Ricardo is like, he's very clean.
Yeah.
Like he's, and everyone that's super clean in the media, they always end up being fucking pieces of garbage that pull their dicks out in public. So, because he used to have that rivalry with Eric Salvain. So if
Does
just,
Ricardo pull his dick out?
he doesn't.
He uses it as a whisk.
Yeah.
what is a whisk?
A whisk is to,
battre des œufs.
pour un fouet, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know something. Yeah. But maybe I could try it, but
You didn't like that joke? That was an amazing joke.
good. It
That
was
was a
good.
good joke. That was a fucking good joke. Goddamn, Team Ward.
Team Ward.
We're funny people. We're very funny people. He can tell jokes. I can fly a plane. we both got our skills.
That would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
You on
Maybe
the plane.
someday I can buy a Tesla.
He did. Because he trains the new pilots at WestJet, and when I went, he was like, "Do you want to try it?" And
Yeah, Mike flew the
and this is
simulator.
how much
Really?
because every time I was
Wow.
like, "Fuck," and it was right after 9/11, so I was like, I want to crash into that thing.
I want to go to
And
the...
then he was like, "Don't crash it! You're gonna break it." He didn't let me crash anything.
so
is
on
aiming
the-
for downtown Vancouver.
But he made me because you did the thing you didn't make me fly, but you did it was right after what was the name of the guy on the Hudson Sully you made it so that we felt what it was like to hit
we
fucking
landed on the water.
9 million birds, and it scared the fuck out of me. And it's just a thing that does this. You know that nothing's happening, but you're still
Yeah.
freaking out.
But I'm just curious that if this information is true. But if you in a simulation, you crash, it breaks the machine.
No.
It doesn't break
Okay.
the machine, but it's just
were
I
trying
guess
to scare
I
him.
guess it's bad luck to you shouldn't be in a thing going, I want to practice crashing into that thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're a comedian, so you have
yeah.
the right to
But
crash things.
I think after 9/11, that type of shit doesn't fly
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
Like you can't go, how can I hit
That's
that
not
building?
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still hilarious stuff. But we should take a moment of silence. But we that was one thing that freaked me out when I found out after 9/11. You guys didn't have locks on the inside of the cockpit door
Not before,
until
no.
9/11. How fucking stupid were we? To go, okay, the guy that's fucking flying the plane,
come in.
I could stab him in the neck with a pencil just by opening the.
You could, yeah.
That's crazy. Fuck.
But not anymore.
Not anymore. Now they have a lock.
And is there? Do you feel totally safe when you're on board?
He's
Yeah.
always afraid.
yeah.
He's fucking nervous.
He's never afraid. That guy. I'm
Well,
trying
he's
to
afraid.
find a
That's
context.
why I
where-
drink.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be
No,
drunk
we feel
tomorrow.
safe.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
what is your limit tonight? You have to stop drinking.
He has to stop drinking at 4.
Oh, we're
Four.
fine.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
good.
We're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
podcast is gonna last
It's,
5
This
hours
is the end
more.
of January, yeah. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of time.
And you have your co-pilots who
Yeah.
are they are
Yeah,
cute?
the people I'm here with. So
Yeah.
Al, I was flying with him this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, merci.
And the other is your
And Brad
boyfriend. I'm just kidding.
Brad was the other flight
Okay.
behind us. Yeah.
Okay. So he
So
was
we
also.
did I did the flight from Edmonton
Yeah.
and he was the flight from Calgary.
Okay.
And we both ended up in Montreal.
Okay.
And the rest of the crew, they were all invited tonight, but nobody else came. I'm sure they regret it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that because they don't consider
They don't-
the Les Olivier?
Well, they
very
didn't know.
good
They just
success?
didn't know.
They don't appreciate
They don't know
my
what they're
humor.
missing. Yeah.
Yeah. Your humor is now
It's
super.
universal.
Yeah, it's. I was saying grand public, but it's universal.
Yeah.
Do you think you are now a super universal comedian?
No, but here's the thing. I want to come back with the since
You want
Les
to talk about
Olivier.
the prostitute again?
No, I want to talk about the. I want to talk about the one true love that got away. You know how weird that'd be? Because I bought her house too when she
So
she was growing up.
okay,
Yeah.
Marie,
Yeah.
turn off the computer. Don't watch this part.
The way I picture the house that she grew up in is like in the Trailer Park Boys where Bubbles lives. About some fucking weird cabano.
with my kitty.
But yeah, no, I realized this week why I never do TV anymore, and because like just doing podcasts, I just have people that like what I do that listen, and people that hate what I do think I don't do comedy anymore, which is perfect. But since the fucking Olivier, since there was like a million whatever people watching, I've been getting so much hate. And then I did the speech about how, look, it's not about the kid, and all my messages are like, what about that kid? He's that kid. He fucking ruined his life. And I'm like, fuck, he found out about the joke when he was 17.
Yeah.
Like he's fucking 37 now. Jesus, fuck.
How old is he actually? Right?
He's in
but
his 50s. He's
He's in
fucking
his-
early 50s. He fucking...
He's older than Dave.
Yeah, he used to work for Betanel and he retired last February. It's fucking nice fucking career. 35 years in, they gave him the gold watch.
Yeah.
Betanel. I don't even know what Betanel is. I think it's a paint
Yeah,
company.
it's like the equivalent
No,
of
it's concrete.
Sico.
That's concrete,
It's
right?
concrete.
Betanel?
Betanel.
Oh, I thought it
Betanel
was like a
concrete?
paint.
Or paint.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
is it
paint.
paint?
Paint.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck kind of stupid company? You're a paint company, and the first word of your
Beton.
paint is cement.
Yeah, concrete.
We're cement orange. Oh, that sounds good. Betanel. Or yeah, Betanel in English is cement girl. Cement girl.
Was cementer.
Cement her. Yeah, cement her.
Yeah.
Cement her.
Yeah, I won that round.
You did. Yeah, you're better at English than I am. Yeah.
I think eventually we should do another podcast where I help you with your English.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Well, your vocabulary is amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
It's very
But
good.
I sense that
But you sound very
Hesitant.
educated. No,
Yeah.
but very educated.
in English or in French?
Yeah, no, in
both.
Oh, okay.
both. But
Spanish, he sounds
but
dumber than
English,
shit.
it's very
It's just hola,
hola.
hola.
But
Yeah.
you
Dos cervezas, por favor.
you are more comfortable in English, I imagine, but you are
He's more comfortable.
fluent in French.
Both.
He's
No,
more
both.
comfortable in the plane.
Yeah, not here, not on the podcast.
No, but you're doing good.
Yeah, he is.
You like Dave,
Well,
right?
I've had a few beers.
Yeah. Who wouldn't like Dave? The first time we only
That's
met
funny.
twice.
You
Yeah.
met
The
twice.
first
yeah.
time is
At
what it was at.
CBC?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was at Prière de ne pas envoyer de fleurs.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was good backstage.
How do you say that in English?
Prière,
Prière.
Please don't send flowers. Or actually, it's in lieu of flowers.
In lieu.
Yeah, that's
How do
what
you
they write.
spell lieu?
Well, when someone dies, you go in lieu.
Lieu.
In lieu of flowers,
I'm-
and that's actually just the French word lieu. See, so it's
Oh,
au lieu, au
okay.
lieu des fleurs. So it's in lieu of flowers.
Instead of-
yeah, instead of. But it's because like when people die, they want to sound like they're Jean Thomas Jobin.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, how do you say instead of flowers? In lieu of
In lieu.
flowers.
In lieu.
In lieu of flowers.
But like the title of that podcast, you're because I was looking for a title, and you said because I was saying
Yeah.
en route vers. How do you translate it?
Yeah.
You said en route to.
Yeah, because en
I
route,
didn't
en
know
route
that.
is English. A lot of English words are just French words, like
Yeah.
just because French sounds fancy in English, except when I speak.
You sound fancy.
I sound fancy all the time.
Yeah.
Because I have a Tesla and I
He's
was
fancy.
fucking hoarse when I was 12. Yeah.
The
A fucking
the-
Jude.
a great
Jude
laugh.
laughs loud.
Sorry.
Yeah. Jude laughs
That's
loud.
a great laugh.
Yeah.
That's a pity laugh.
Yeah. No, it's not a pity laugh.
Pity
it's not a
laugh.
pity
No,
laugh.
it's
Yeah.
genuine.
Yeah.
Genuine laugh. Do you
That's
know
his-
Jude?
I just met him.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
You bounded
I know him.
fast.
I did
He
very
did,
quickly.
yeah.
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 So, what is your tomorrow? Tomorrow, you're going back in.
Well, we deadhead, so we're I'm a passenger tomorrow
Okay. Oh, so you're not
to-
flying
to
tomorrow?
Toronto,
Okay.
and then Thursday I fly to Calgary.
Oh,
So
you
why do
could
you have
ju-
to stop
you-
at drinking at 4?
Well, it's still the law. I'm still.
Oh, really?
I'm still at work.
So you can't
Okay.
drink 12 hours before getting on a plane to go to Toronto in the fourth row?
Well, no, yeah, 12 hours. That's it.
Yeah, but
That's right.
but you're not flying tomorrow. You're just
No, that's
fucking
right.
sitting
In
there
case
watching.
there's a-
But
Who here is a pilot?
it's a different airplane. I don't even fly that airplane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it a WestJet flight?
Yeah,
or,
well,
okay.
Encore. Yeah, a Dash 8.
Okay.
But I don't know how to fly Dash 8. So
Do
Really?
pilots have to?
Wait, is there
No?
like a big difference?
yeah, every plane's different.
But like you could figure it out. Like if
Well,
we
I
were in
don't know.
trouble.
Well,
Would
maybe
you be
the
like-
engines were running, but I don't know how to start the engine. Like it's different.
No, but like if the pilot dies, you can.
Oh, I
you
think so. Yeah, I
Okay.
hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because or else,
Sure.
we're all afraid now.
But
It's different.
do you have to? What part of the not part? What which members of the crew do have to have a les cours RCR? No, but like
Just
first,
sort of paramedics, first like
First
like,
responders,
like,
I think
like-
the flight attendants have first aid training.
Okay, you
Yeah.
don't have any?
No.
Okay.
No, because
He
we're
fucking-
like we're up front and the doors
he
locked.
locks the doors.
The
yeah,
door's
I
locked
understand, but
for security.
if like
If
there's
someone dies,
But I do
they
have
open
first
the.
aid training, so if you need help, I can help.
yeah, because I feel dizzy.
Okay. I know first aid. I know first aid. Do you need help?
No, I'm all right. But I have a question that just popped in my head because I heard what is the case of because
I hope this has nothing to do with
Planes.
planes.
no, it
Yeah.
has
What
to.
about the case of John Benet Ramsey?
Yeah, but
the little girl.
Kramer versus Kramer.
What about the case OJ? I think the gloves didn't fit. I don't think he killed.
Qu'est-ce que ça dérape? Mais en même temps, c'est ça qu'on veut. Mais isn't there a story, a real story? And he's smiling, so I'm afraid it's not going to be. But where the cockpit was safe, but something happened in all the rest of the plane.
Everyone died except for the pilots? That doesn't make sense.
No, but something happened.
Was there snakes on the plane?
The pressuring.
Yeah.
Okay, I deserve that.
That's why the door's locked, so the snakes stay out.
No snakes. Yeah.
No snakes.
No, but
Yeah, do you guys check for snakes when you get on the plane? You should, though.
But
I've never seen any.
Like the oxygen and pressurization and the people died except in the
You think
I don't
someone
think so.
had warned the pilots?
I've
Maybe it
never
was in
heard
the
that.
movie.
Like
maybe.
after
I've never-
19 people dying, so one of the flight attendants would have said, "I think there's a problem back here."
Yeah, but maybe it wasn't my.
I don't
my
have asthma, but
imagination.
I've
Yeah,
been
maybe a movie. I
maybe in a
didn't
movie.
see that. I didn't see that.
But is there like a technical, not a danger, not a big danger, but of the hair? Oh, fuck
air,
it.
air, or hair.
Yeah,
The
my
air.
hair. Is my
'Cause
hair?
he-
The
Because
air.
last week we had a hairdresser, and so he's using one of his old questions. Is there a danger of cutting someone's ear with your scissors?
Should we
Yeah.
include Dave in one
That's
of the
mommy.
improvs?
No,
You want
I
it?
don't think so.
Maybe we're going to give him a little role, but sometimes he can pop in.
Okay, if you want, yeah.
Where are my
I don't know.
papers?
I'm not an
they're
actor.
there.
I think you threw them on the ground.
Yeah, but there was one left
that
with
the
my
letter?
improvs.
Yeah, I think they're here,
We can
and I'm
pull
not
out-
gonna. I'm not gonna.
So you do talk
We
brother
get some
stuff.
Okay,
scissors.
yeah.
Talk about like you are a host on
Pull-
Suivez.
Pull some
And you
scissors.
never prepare anything. Never prepare.
Okay.
You never
No.
prepare anything.
I never
Sorry.
do prepare.
I'm just kidding you. But during
Yeah,
the
one
time-
thing.
Where's
one
the
thing,
scissors?
Did you? They're in my pocket. They're fucking. See, the
trying to
Ward
look
brothers like
Do you
scissors.
still have them?
I think I
you lost
put them in the green room. But yeah, I did
okay.
one of those tests, you know, that you spit in a tube to find out where you're from, where your ancestors are from,
Yeah.
and I found out we're fucking 40% Portuguese.
Portuguese?
Yeah,
Really?
we're very Portuguese.
I don't feel Portuguese.
Fucking.
You
Do you
want
have a craving for chicken? Sweet, delicious chicken.
I
I'm
like
the only
port.
vegan that loves.
I like port.
Yeah, so that's it.
Porto,
Proof.
that's Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yes.
proof.
I
Okay.
like it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you for
40%.
filling while I was looking
Yeah,
for
exactly.
the paper sheet. I found.
All right. So we're gonna do an improv.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Dave's never done improv. Jean Thomas never done
already-
improv, and I've never done improv.
done that one
Dave has
already.
never been on stage until
No.
4 minutes ago.
Yeah, but he's doing super well.
He's fucking killing.
Yeah.
He's in the top
see.
2 on stage right now.
We'll see what
on stage right now.
top two.
I
I
guess,
know, but it might be. I
The
might
top
be,
three.
but I'm still on the podium.
Yeah.
You're
I-
number
if I-
one.
yeah.
If I
You're
win-
number one.
If I
Yeah.
win bronze, I'm still ahead of
Number
you.
one. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to read the situation.
Okay.
Then we're going to find a role for Dave.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So I was talking to Mike.
He should be a gay prostitute. Every
Okay, that's gonna be his
no,
role.
because then it's gonna
I
become
don't
weird
think-
and homophobic, and then
And
WestJet
sexual.
will be like, "Look, we don't want to be
They'll
part
be
of
fired.
this." Fucking yeah.
But there's
So I'll be here every week.
Yeah.
WestJet, but yeah,
How's the pay?
Yeah.
Is the pay
become a
good?
regular
Yeah.
here. But WestJet likes you, right?
I think
He's
so.
one of the
think
first. Like you
I think
were
so.
one of the first guys.
Well,
like
no, it's 5 years. 5 years in. Yeah.
5 years in, but that's not old
But
for a company.
20 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, because when the first time he talked about WestJet, because he used to work for a little company in Northern Ontario. Then he was like, "I'm moving out west for WestJet." So I thought it was like fucking some little pilote de brousse type thing. So when I went out west, and I was like, "God damn, fucking WestJet is bigger than Air Canada."
Yeah, and
No, it's not. But
It's big. It's
Yeah.
big. Fucking,
it's
you
big.
guys need
it's big.
confidence.
It's number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
number
number
two,
which is awesome.
which is good. It's
That's
like
okay.
It's
like still to you because
Yeah.
Mike is number one.
it's like you on stage right now.
Okay, so
Did you see when Dad hugged you? You're like,
Yeah.
Dave's better.
Dave should be a pimp. You should be a pimp.
Okay.
Jude
you have a hat?
Jude is drunk now.
Jude is drunk.
When he
So,
starts heckling, it's the beginning of the end.
So,
Should
Mike,
order a rusty nail.
you are a pamphlet distributor from Mississippi.
Oh, fucking! I made my money in Publisac.
Mississippi.
Yeah. You are overly confident.
Okay.
You think your job is best suited to win the game.
So I hand out flyers on the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're
But
super
just,
proud of your
it's the
job.
best job in the world.
You think you can win the game, and you are cocky.
Where am I from? Mississippi.
You're Mississippi.
I'm gonna have the same accent I have now, though.
Yeah, probably.
I don't do accents.
And you are always referring to your job at Tribal Council.
All right.
So I'll be Jeff Probst, and Dave is
Okay.
going to be your alliance partner, maybe?
Alliance, yeah.
Okay. So
And,
yeah,
all
I
right.
watched
So it's me and him.
Survivor.
What does he do?
Go for
I'm
it.
a pamphlet distributor.
Also,
Yeah.
you are two pamphlet
All
distributors.
right. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But you
And
are
here's
not
the thing.
You are not brothers on that
So
situation.
I want to talk to him before
Hey,
Jeff
Mr.
Probst hears
Cocky.
us. All right. Here's the thing. Don't tell that fucking guy we know each other.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Don't say anything.
So, Mike, are you Mike?
I'm not Mike.
You what?
My name's Alan.
Oh,
That's a weird applause break.
Helen.
You know who I am.
Yeah,
I am the king of fucking flyers in Mississippi.
Okay. And how is that relevant?
Just says.
Okay. But do you think your job can help you maneuver through the game?
I think it can.
Okay.
I think it can because I was talking to this guy before. And,
What's his name?
Steve.
Okay.
And I gave him a flyer. And
You brought flyers
I brought flyers.
on Survivor.
You didn't bring flyers? Did you bring flyers?
I got lots of flyers.
You got flyers. Everyone has flyers except for fuckface. Fuckface Probst. No flyers. Fucking dummy. Dummy Probst. No flyers. That's why no one knows you in Mississippi.
Oh, wow. That was
They know me. They know him.
okay.
Fucking Big Al and Big
So-
Steve.
So are you also a pamphlet distributor?
Shut the, what the fuck? He doesn't have to answer that. Are you
Why
a cop?
are you defending
if you're a
him?
cop, if you're a cop, you have to tell us. If you're a cop, if you're wearing a wire, you have to tell us.
I'm just the host. I just want to hear his voice. Can I?
Are you a cop?
I have
No, but I see he seems to have a lovely voice.
I have a lot of pamphlets.
You have a
He
lot
has
of
pamphlets. Good job,
pamphlets.
fucking
Yeah.
Steve. Good job, fucking. He's fucking killing the improv game.
You two are tight.
Yeah,
Very tight
Yeah.
alliance.
we're the best. We're like fucking brothers. Yeah, we can beat all of these fucking assholes.
Do you say
None of these fucking dummies have ever passed pamphlets. How the fuck are you gonna win at Survivor if you don't know how to fucking give? Hey, do you want to go see a show?
But do you guys tell your father that you love him?
We do. I do. I tell him every
All the
night.
time.
Okay.
All
I
the
don't
time.
tell him, but I have a pamphlet. It says, I love you. And he knows.
But I just
I like how Jeff Probst laughs at all my jokes.
yeah, and you berate me.
I
that-
do.
is
That's
that
a
a word?
good word.
Very-
That's a good. Jeff Probst doesn't have that good of a vocabulary.
Berate
Very
is like donner des coups de massue, là.
Yeah, beret. I know that word because I used to give out pamphlets for encyclopedias and dictionaries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a big word.
It is a big word.
yeah.
See, fucking Steve.
And
Steve knows the big words.
because you two seem so tight, do you want to?
Look. Here's the thing. I had gay sex once, so I'm not that tight, but tight enough.
Haven't you almost had sex with your brother?
No.
I think you did.
Yeah, fucking. Is there a parrot in the? There's a goddamn parrot in the forest.
But since you two are
So-
super close, I want to offer you the opportunity to improvise a poem to one another.
All right, so,
Just say,
Steve,
I love-
first.
Steve
I
will
love
go
you.
first.
I love you.
That's not a poem. That doesn't
That's
rhyme.
good enough.
Yeah.
Find a word who
I have
rhymes
a
with
story
you.
about
do a-
Uggy.
You have a story about Uggy?
Yeah, Uggy.
He's really good at improv.
So is the improv over now?
All right, yes,
Is the
sir. I
improv
guess.
over?
But do a roses are red, violets are blue.
I love you,
I
Mike.
love you. Yeah.
My dad panicked when I said I love you. That's a good poem.
Okay.
Yeah. And
That's
scene.
what I said. Okay. Go.
But
So what's the story about Uggy?
So I was here when we met last month. I was
Yeah.
here visiting Mike,
yeah.
and we had so we did the show with Yvon Deschamps, and then we had the after party. We stayed out late, got home,
Yep.
and Marie, whatever. We're talking, and
Marie,
whatever.
whatever. That sounded like fucking.
He doesn't
no.
remember his family name,
Yeah.
so he said Marie whatever.
but we're chit chatting in the kitchen, and then I said, okay, well it's getting late.
Let's have sex.
I have to go. No, I have to go to bed. I was like, Uggy, come on, like.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Uggy. No. But
Come on,
like I
dude.
have dogs at home, right? They like when it's time to go to bed, the dogs come up and they sleep in your bed. And Marie's like, don't take Uggy.
He's
gonna-
afraid of he's a real man, but he's afraid of stairs.
Okay.
But she's
So
like,
he-
Uggy will be stuck upstairs,
Okay.
And he won't
And
be
he's
able to
gonna-
come down.
and he's gonna pee on you. And I'm like, nah, he's not gonna pee on me. Like, let's go. Come on, Uggy, let's go.
Yeah.
So I pick him up. We go upstairs to bed, and then wake up in the morning, and yeah, Uggy peed on me.
He peed on him in his sleep.
And for a tiny little dog, have you met
He's got
Uggy?
a lot of piss.
yeah, I've met Uggy
Yeah,
many
yeah.
times.
He's tiny.
Yeah, and
And
all,
there was
He has
the-
bad
all of
breath.
the piss, it was this much, and it was all on the inside of his underwear. It was crazy. It was crazy.
What a coincidence.
Yeah,
the whole
coincidence! God damn it! And he
whole
threw up
pillow.
all in
It
my
was
mouth. He threw up in my mouth. He's fucking crazy. What a crazy little dog. Yeah, but he did because the next
peed-
morning
he
he woke
peed-
up
he
and
peed
he was
on
like, fucking a hangover, and
it's all
and
cool.
yeah, and it was, and the good thing is for him, because when he told me that Uggy peed on the bed, I was like, of course,
Sure he did.
Yeah, I've used that one too. I've had the
Good try, good try.
But the piss was like on his shoulder and almost his pillow, so I was like, oh, his dick isn't that big. Do you want to do
Another improv?
lanceur de discussion with him?
Or maybe we could do
I
the
don't wanna
equivalent
do
of
it.
the
taboo.
but
I don't think I'm
Taboo.
qualified.
Do
I
you
don't think
want to
I'm
do
qualified.
taboo?
We're
And
gonna
then,
do a 4 out of 7.
Yeah, I played. Yeah,
close
sure.
the show.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are
yeah.
we closing the show with that? That's the end?
I don't know, but
All
it's
right.
been like maybe
Et quelle heure? Yeah.
maybe we could 4 out of 7.
Okay, yeah, 4 out of 7 is good. And yeah, it's weird because I almost had a reflex because whenever there's a guest, I'm like, do you want to plug something? Like, you want to plug something?
got nothing.
I'm working tomorrow.
Fly WestJet.
I'm going to be on a plane
Yeah,
tomorrow.
fly WestJet.
All right.
Fly WestJet. Yeah.
WestJet is
That's good.
the sponsor of this episode.
Yeah, WestJet. Fly WestJet.
You think WestJet could give us like $55,000? Can you ask
I
him?
can ask.
You can ask.
I don't know.
The only thing we can get answer is no.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
Doesn't hurt to ask. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play this now. But you know taboo game?
Yeah.
Okay. You also know the taboo game? Mike?
Never heard of it.
Like you
Okay.
can't say the words, right? Is that
Can't
There
say
are
the
5
word,
words
yeah.
that I can't say.
And then now that's a good trick when you look at the words.
bingo?
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna change it.
And is the game in French or in English?
I'm gonna do it in French because
Okay.
they are both ways. But I'm gonna be. I'm better in
okay,
French,
so the
but-
game's in French and then you'll do it in English?
No, they are. It depends on the side of the,
The
card.
side? Oh,
But
shit,
now
does it?
I
Okay,
turned
so-
it on the English side, so they are
Chat
5
sauvage and then visa, which is both the. Wait. Cochon and beauté.
So we just guessed the
yeah.
word.
So they're 2 different languages.
No, but are you
so we
kidding?
guess
Because
the
here
word.
it's the same.
Because here it's héros. Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
if you do it like
yeah.
this, okay. So hero,
No.
héros. Okay, yeah. Because I was doing
Hero, héros.
critique
Héros.
and then héros.
But did you just see my move?
Different.
Like I was
Yeah.
like this.
But I thought you were making fun of people with cerebral palsy. I thought you were like, fuck, man, fucking.
Okay, so it's gonna be tougher
All right.
because I don't have that much language in English. But 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. This is water where the Mediterranean.
Sea.
Yeah, but it do when the
Steve
water
Jobs.
water is bubbling and goes on your feet. Not
Waterfall?
bubbling, but no. But
Boiling water,
No,
washing
not-
your
not-
feet,
not boiling,
Jesus walking
bubbling.
on water,
No, no, okay.
bubbling, champagne,
no, I mean
spritz Aperol.
you're sitting on the sand.
Okay.
And there's
the
water,
tide,
The
tide rising, rising tide.
No, but there are some things that are just splash on your feet.
Jizz.
Waves.
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 1-0 for Dave.
I thought it was gonna be jizz. I was hoping it was jizz.
Some Italian guy. Okay.
Oh, I don't know that word in
Go.
English, so
Okay.
it was asp.
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 It's a
It's
yeah.
like,
Look, number 1. It's a snake.
Oh, it's a snake.
It's
Okay.
a snake. It's a
okay.
poisonous
Oh,
snake.
fucking Jude
Yeah.
Dickey knows
Did
his
you know it
English
was
words.
asp?
I thought it was a mistake. It was GSP's brother. I thought ASP and GSP. They both know karate. They could kill people.
So you can't say those words? Is that
yeah,
the rule?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so 1-0
I like
for
that he's
Dave.
beating me, but he doesn't know the rules yet.
Okay, 1-0 for Dave. Okay, next word.
Asp.
You're
Asp.
You're 6 months old and you shit in a.
Bed.
Diaper. Fuck.
It's 1-1.
Yeah.
You shit in a bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 6 months old.
Jesus
I don't give a
Christ.
shit.
How were you raised?
Yeah. Oh, damn. You know what sucks? I fucking got his crib when I was little. So I just realized I spent the fucking first 3 years of my life in his shit. That's why my neck smells weird. So 1-1.
1-1. Okay. Okay. It's 1-1.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. Pepper makes me a lot.
Sneeze.
Oh, it makes you
Sneeze.
sweat.
Yeah.
Sweat.
Yeah, because he's
doesn't know
the fucking weakest man in the world.
Pepper? Just pepper?
Pepper makes
Like
him-
normal black pepper.
He came to my house once, and I made spaghetti sauce, and I knew that
You put too much pepper?
So no, I didn't put any pepper. I didn't put any
Ingredients.
feuille de laurier or nothing.
Nothing.
And I just did one pepper thing like this, but for 9 pounds of spaghetti sauce, and I was like, oh yeah, he doesn't
sweating.
like pepper, so I won't put any more, and then we'll add it ourselves. And then he ate the spaghetti, and then he was like,
like,
oh, Jesus,
Hey.
fuck, goddamn. Are we in fucking Mexico?
Hey.
He was fucking, goddamn it. And he was sweating. Yeah, and I was like, this.
Hey, Linda, il est trop épicé ton spaghetti.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's
Yeah.
totally true.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. And here's the thing tonight, and I forgot. Before the show, I got a vodka Diet Coke, and I was like, "Can I get a vodka
Just
soda
one?
for Jean Thomas?" But then I forgot that vodka soda hurts his tongue because of the bubbles.
Yeah.
So he has to get
Just
vodka
flat
water.
water?
Cause he's not an outlaw. He can't have those fucking crazy bubbles just fucking
it's good.
punching his tongue. God
There's
damn
no
it.
bubbles. Yeah, no bubbles on Survivor. It's good.
Yeah.
There's no bubbles on
Is
Survivor.
that the only reason why you want to do Survivor? Because you're like, no bubbles,
There's
no pepper, no spices.
There's
the
nothing.
jungle is the perfect place in the world.
You brush your teeth with bamboo. It's good.
Yeah, we cannot have a
He
toothbrush
can't.
on
He,
Survivor.
he can't rub a bamboo on his mouth. It burns. Bamboo probably does burn though. Does
Yeah.
it burn?
I don't know. How should I
I'm
remember?
pretty sure it does. I'm pretty
I
sure
have
it does.
I have
don't
bamboo
think
on my
so.
wallpaper. So
I
maybe
like
gotta-
that we're double teaming and fucking bullying you.
Yeah,
Fucking
all right.
the Bully Brothers. Fucking.
I'm the
God
host
damn
of the
it.
show, so and it's 2-1 for Mike.
It is.
Dave, you are struggling.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, when a guy is up on a platform on the sea, what does he
On
do?
the what? On the sea.
He's on the sea. He's on a platform and
He's a
standing.
captain.
What does he do?
He's a boat. He's
No,
Leonardo
no,
DiCaprio.
Like
On
no,
a podium?
no, an
posing.
accordion.
On the
What
sea?
the fuck?
No, on
Podium.
a podium.
Podium?
He's on the sea.
No,
on the sea.
he's doing a sport. He's on a platform on the
Surfing.
Sea. Yeah,
Surfing.
but
Ah,
smaller.
he's a surfboard. He's
Surf.
a.
Okay, it's 2-2.
Surfboard.
He said surf.
Surf.
Okay.
I think my definition was very good.
Yeah.
A guy standing up on a platform on the sea.
On the
He's
sea.
doing
He's
surf.
yeah.
That was garbage.
Who thought it was
Under
great?
the sea.
It sounded like it was a captain. He's standing on a platform on the sea.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I tried.
If you do commit suicide, this will be the reason. It'll be that. This will be the last thing.
Okay, so it's 2-2.
Your suicide note will be like, fuck, on the sea, Chris d'épée. Or a smarter word for épée.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Simple.
Simple. Yeah.
Simple. Okay, it's 2-2.
2-2.
Okay, you two Twisted Sisters. Those are.
Rock bands.
I think
Heavy metal.
You said it at the same time, so
Is
Band?
bands?
yeah, it was band. Not plural, but
3-3.
singular. But
Okay,
band.
3-3. All right.
No, it's 2-2 still.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to keep this going on for a
Forever.
long time. It's so fun. Okay,
It's only 11:20.
let's say January 16. It is the of the day.
What?
Tuesday. Are you?
No, but
All right, this is the autism game.
Halfway.
All right, fucking.
no, but it's
How many? How many cards? 417.
It's halfway.
Caliste de sacrement.
Half them. See, look, they're leaving. It's over.
They fucking left.
They don't like the
Yeah.
game.
They don't.
They've had it. They've had.
Yeah.
It. But like January 16, June 12. What are they? Those?
Days.
Dates.
Dates. Oh, fuck.
Okay, 3-2 for Dave.
Fucking dates. Goddamn dates. Yeah,
That was
good.
a good.
That's a
good.
good. But you should have said more than one. Jesus.
What
You're
about
like June 6th. Okay. June 6th. Your mom's birthday. June 6th. You're the day that you. I don't know.
Yeah.
June 6th.
Yeah,
It's a day.
I won, but you bullied me after one.
Fuck.
I had lots of examples, but after one, you just
Did you? All right.
just stabbed me in the back.
Lots of examples.
Okay. This is gonna be tough.
So 3-2. Is it a 4 out of 7 or 5 out of 9?
You want to do 5 out of 9?
No, we'll do 4 out of 7. So the next one he
2 out
gets,
of
he
10
wins,
out
right?
of 19.
All right. No, but I wasn't sure. So the next one you get, you win.
Okay.
But I think
We'll
You're
see.
the best ward.
5 out of
He's gonna
9.
be the best ward.
It'll be close.
Okay.
It's
It's a super old film with something like mythic in it.
Les boys. Les boys.
Something super mythic.
Ben-Hur.
Like a word at the end. Like
a word at the end of a title? Oh, easy.
It's
Planet of the Apes.
You think about the film that is the oldest film that has good reputation.
E.T.
No, super old, like in black and white, and
The Irishman.
Charlie Chaplin.
no, but
Casablanca.
he had it.
What was it?
It was Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Citizen Kane,
My
God
example
damn
was
it.
super good.
Yeah.
Citizen Kane. Idic.
But
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane. The
Idic.
first movie that was respected.
No, I said
your thing?
mythic and the old movie and a
What's
word at
mythic?
the end, Rosebud, but I couldn't
What's
say
mythic mean?
Like the people know about it. Like respected. Mythic is like
yes,
legendary.
idealized or
legendary. I guess. I don't know.
Still
I
3-2.
don't know. I'm not good in English.
Fuck.
I don't even
one you
understand
saw,
the rules.
All right. More
All right. Yeah. You should play with that guy, the new Citizen Kane.
Okay. Fuck. Shit. It's gonna be tough. No, I cannot say that. Okay. It's it's gonna be tough.
What was it? What was
It
it?
was TP,
TP?
but I couldn't say Indian tent.
You should have
Women
said
live.
villageron.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Something vhere they live in the
Something
village.
super local Québécois and
Yeah.
yeah. We're like he's from Saint Foy and we're
Sainte-Foy.
from Neuchâtel Loretteville.
I don't know that word. Bellhop.
Bellhop. It's the guy that carries your luggage.
You're being condescending.
Condescending. That's even more.
good word.
That's
Good
even
word.
more condescending. That you said you're being condescendent, and I
yeah.
corrected you. I was like, it's not condescending.
That's condescending.
It's condescending. Fucking dummy.
Okay. That is something that there is at La Ronde.
A roller coaster.
But it's super. It's like easy, and you put your ass on this, and
Toilet.
it
Toilet.
looks like an étalon, and it's
A rodeo?
no
thing-
Carousel.
carousel.
Carousel. Good
Oh,
job.
you won.
Dave won.
That's the game.
Dave won.
4-2.
He's the best ward. I lost.
He's the
Go
best
fuck
ward by
yourselves. I still won fucking 4 Oliviers. How many Oliviers did he win? 0.
Zero.
Yeah.
Fucking
None.
Fucking loser. He's a goddamn
The
loser.
only ones I have is whatever he gives me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he gave me a one,
I know. I
and he
saw
never
that.
gave you
Yes,
one.
Never
Zero.
gave him one.
Do you think
Not
he
yet.
prefers
My
me to
dad.
you?
I think my dad's got a couple.
Yeah,
right?
my dad's got one.
One. Just one.
Yeah,
And your
just
dad,
one.
your
How
dad-
many, so how many have you won over the years? Like
I've
10 of
won,
them?
I think. I don't know.
He's about
A
to
lot.
brag.
I
He's
think-
about to
yeah,
brag.
Oh yeah.
I think,
I'm setting them up. I think it's at least 10.
Like
over
10
all
or
the years.
11, or maybe 9. Like it's between 9
It's a
and
shit
11.
ton.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's too much.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
This is where you give the one you got earlier to him.
And
No.
The one I got to Dave.
No.
No, but I'm gonna get because
yeah. So
I'm gonna give.
we should put subtitles on that and just write drunk mumble. Listen here. And that's Jude Dickey. I asked, and I feel like a piece of shit now because I didn't know we were going to bring Dave up. And Jude Dickey's a very, very
didn't-
funny dude.
Yeah, he is.
And he's got a bilingual podcast. What's the name of your bilingual podcast? It's a Tabber Slackers.
Tabber
Tabber
Slackers?
Slackers. And it's a real, yeah, we could clap for that.
Yeah.
It's a real bilingual podcast. Because here, like, we kind of say it's a bilingual podcast, but it isn't. It's an English podcast for French people, kind of, what we do.
Are you trying to hurt me?
I am trying to hurt you. You're not that English. But their podcast is very, very bilingual. It's fun to do. I did one. Sugar Sammy did one. Cœur de Pirate did one. You did like pretty much every semi-famous person in Quebec that speaks two languages.
Did you have Martin Sinclair?
They ran out of people and then they stopped doing it.
She's dead.
Oh, she is.
God damn.
Rest
that's
in peace,
so
Martine.
fucking dark.
She's
Yeah.
not dead. Is she dead? No, she's not.
No.
She's not dead. She's not dead.
She doesn't want her to be dead. But no.
We should do an improv of us at Martin Sinclair's funeral.
Okay.
We'll end the show with that. You want to do that?
Okay, I'm up for it.
All right.
What role do I have?
You have the
The Martin role.
you're okay. I'll be her brother
Okay.
that wants to take all of her shit, and you'll be like a lawyer,
A lawyer?
a lawyer.
Lawyer.
Just to make
avocat.
an avocat, just to make sure
Yeah.
that I'm on the up and up, and he's my Saul Goodman. Yeah,
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's my Better Call Saul. All right.
Okay.
Or do you want to be the priest? You be the priest.
Okay.
You be the priest. My sister Martin Sinclair, and he's my lawyer.
Okay. So we are gathered today for Mart.
LA. Come on.
Sorry,
Good to me.
we're gathered today for Martin's passing.
Fucking boom, back.
She was loved by lots of people.
Fucking call yes.
So
Why is it taking so long?
So I'm gonna invite his brother for
Yes,
a
fucking about
eulogy.
time. All right, okay.
So wait a second.
yeah, my
What-
sister's saying she made money. All right, we're good. Make the fucking body disappear, and then the fucking boop boop boop, fucking interact. We got the money. All right, make this shit happen. Fucking tell them to make it happen.
Make it happen.
See my lawyer. My lawyer fucking told you.
He doesn't talk a lot.
He's paid by the word. Most lawyers are paid by the hour. He's paid by the word. I'm good at business. Shut your mouth. Yeah, see? He fucking knows.
Yeah, okay. So maybe
All right,
it's time
fucking,
to bury
the
her.
fucking Notre Pade's fist, the Saint Esprit, the fucking
Amen.
all right, the Jesus, the holy water, the fucking shit and walking on water.
Okay.
And my sister was a millionaire, so yeah, we're good.
Your sister Martine was a millionaire?
She was
because of lave.
wasn't she?
Maybe she was. Do you want me to translate?
do you think-
Savez-vous savonner?
Do you think though that? Are you telling me that she didn't have that much money?
I don't think she was that rich. No, I'm sorry.
Am I paying him $900 an hour to get nothing?
You said it was by the word.
I fucking lied. I don't have confidence. My dick is this long. I fucking.
Okay, I don't know what to say to that. I'm just a priest.
Just look. But here's the thing. That's why I told you that. My dick is this long. Your dick should have got super hard. You should have got on your knees and pop, 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 pop. And then I would have stole all my fucking sister's money. Fucking Jesus Christ. We don't have the priest we used
This
to.
is sponsored by WestJet.
We're going to end on that. This show is presented by WestJet.
Cheers.
Thank you.
You should translate WestJet in French. Because
WestJet,
generally, we always tell you to do words in French, say it
Yeah.
in English. Say who the sponsor is, but in French.
Les Jets de l'Ouest.
Les Jets de l'Ouest. Les Jets de l'Ouest.
Cet épisode.
Les Jets de l'Ouest.
Les Jets.
Les Jets de l'Ouest.
Thank you for Chuck for the directing. Thank you for the terminal. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. Fucking
Dave,
Merci
Dave.
beaucoup. Thank you.
from now on,
It's my
think
pleasure.
I do love him though.
I know, yeah.
I love my brother. Yeah.
on the
I've never
mouth,
told him,
on the
but-
mouth, on the mouth.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad he didn't fuck me.
Since this podcast is so popular, maybe your next airplane gig You should
I'll
say,
announce
"Oh,
it.
this
I'll
is
announce it.
Dave Ward from En route to Survivor.
Yes.
I'm happy to."
Or he should say, "This is your captain, Dave Ward speaking." Yeah, that Dave Ward. you know the deal. You fuckers. Yeah, fuck it.
C'est fucking crissement plus drôle ça en effet.
Stop throwing your underwear. Stop throwing your underwear at the door. This door fucking locks now. It's 9/11. Thank you to those.
Thank you, Dave. You're
Thank
super
you very
nice,
much.
and you
Thank
have a
you,
good
thank
chemistry with your brother.
Thank
A bit
you.
of physical chemistry in the hotel, and
Yeah.
go see Noir from Mike Ward. And thank you to everybody. See you in eventual episode, right?
We're gonna
the homeworks,
we gotta do homework.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next since we record 2 of these
He's good
in
at
a
homework,
row,
eh? Like he
yeah,
really
yeah,
does
he
it.
fucking he
I
works
wish
hard.
my kids did their homework
He
like you did. your
takes
homework. It's
he
fantastic.
takes his shit.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So you should decide. Since you have kids, I don't have kids.
He chooses
So-
one,
I don't
and you
know.
choose
If I
another
had kids, I'd be like, your homework is to have sex with the prostitute and to get a cool tattoo.
one. Okay, maybe one of
I
my
don't know.
homework can be like.
I just want to do a thing because
Okay.
he has 2 kids. He has Carson and Mackenzie that are amazing kids. How old are they?
They'll be 12 next month.
I wasn't a
twins.
virgin
At the same time?
anymore. I
Twins.
already had a tattoo. Like imagine how
they're
fucking
twins.
young they were.
Les
Oh, yeah,
jumeaux.
twins,
Yeah,
okay.
boy,
Like
girl.
imagine how young they are.
Oh, it's
and I
ridiculous.
already had a tattoo
I can't-
and fucking 4 STDs. Never had an
I
STD.
cannot imagine that.
But
Actually.
yeah, so
it's quite
your,
horrifying.
so your
Maybe
homework.
homework can be like I pretend I once had sex in a dépanneur, and I tell the story.
Okay,
when
so
I had
you're
sex.
deciding your homework
So you're
now? What is
making
that
up
how
a
it works
story?
now?
No,
Is
okay.
that how school is? Everyone fucking
And then
gets a trophy?
the pimp came to your friend Francis's house.
No.
What?
Here, no.
Francis?
Yeah. So no,
Okay, decide.
I think no, but I like that. Yeah. So it should be the first time you had sex. You were make it like we'll mix the stories up. You were 11 years old.
Okay.
You were in a dépanneur and someone wanted cheap wine. And then you ended up having sex. And don't make it a man that's raping you.
Okay.
Not a man.
Or maybe. Or maybe.
Maybe it's a woman wearing a strap on.
Because if you make it a man that's raping you, I'm afraid people are going to see my erection.
Okay, so that's the first.
I feel bad for that joke. I feel bad.
So that's the
now.
first homework.
That's not a good homework, though. No, I
think that's
don't
enough.
change it.
No.
I think one's enough. I have nothing.
No,
I need for
because
2
he
episodes.
needs 2. So, okay. So, 1, say why Lac Brome is the best lake in the world.
Tabarnak.
And then say, and your other one is why the Loch Ness Monster is a fucking piece of garbage. So you gotta talk shit about the Loch Ness Monster, and the other one, Lac Brome, is the fucking best lake in the
But
world.
can I have the possibility to do a story around the good arguments I give for Lac Brome?
But it's your fucking podcast. You can do whatever the fuck you
But
want to do,
you-
and people aren't gonna remember what I told you.
Aren't you the
right now.
teacher?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because this episode is gonna come out in 2 months,
Yeah.
and the next episode we record is in 3 weeks. So you can say last episode, he told me, well, why do you like spaghetti? And then you can talk about spaghetti. You can do whatever you want. You're a grown ass man. You
Okay,
can do
thank
whatever
you.
the fuck you want to do.
Okay, so the Lac Brome and
Lac Brome
Loch
and
Ness
Loch
Monster.
Ness, that fucking asshole.
Oh, okay.
Fucking piece of shit.
Don't
That's-
give me too much
That
time.
fucking
stuff-
piece of shit.
I have to
That's
work.
hard homework.
Yeah, that's hard
Yeah,
homework.
it's hard
I'm
homework.
gonna work.
That's fucking.
I'm gonna work
have a
super hard
tutor?
on them.
Do you have a tutor?
No, I don't.
You should have a tutor.
I wrote this like it took me like maybe for the 2 homeworks it took me like 3.5 hours. But I worked hard on
That
those
Christmas
sentences.
card was good.
Thank you.
It was very good.
That was,
everything
last
he
month.
does.
The Ricardo
Everything
story
he
was-
does is. Have you ever seen him do comedy in French?
No, we
look
don't
at his
get
show.
it in
He's got
Calgary.
a show because he's got a show. If you go to saravec.com,
.ca.
No, mais saravec.com and .ca, they're
No,
both.
I think you switched .com recently.
Did I send it to another comic that I like better?
Probably.
No, but if it that may mess up me, if you do saravec.ca, you'll get his last show. You can rent it for $5 or buy it for $9.
Yeah,
Is that it?
that's
and
true.
it's really, really, really funny. He's
Thank you.
he's one of the best, if not the best comic.
No, I'm
Cool.
not at
You
all.
are.
but-
You're fucking
We'll get it.
amazing. You're fucking amazing.
Thank you for the kind words.
Fucking amazing.
Thank you again, Dave. Go on WestJet.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike.
Go on WestJet. Go on
see.
WestJet.
And see you.
Bye, WestJet.
See you soon, guys. Thank you very much.
You know what? I just want to end this weird.
Is it gonna end eventually?
I feel bad right now.
This drink's empty.
Because WestJet gave us $19,000 to pretend like this fucking asshole is my brother. I don't feel comfortable right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.